All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Are we ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, Kason.
Good morning. It is Friday. It's early, 6:45, and this Walmart opens at, I think, 7 a.m. It says it on the Google Maps, so we're gonna Top Gun it and get in there and get a new phone mount so that I can get some great footage of my drive in this awesome fog. This morning, Trucking Wife was born about 10 miles behind us, Waynesboro, Virginia. So close to where life started for my life. Love that woman. Let's get back to her and those crazy kids. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. They only had one mount, and it was like plugs into your cigarette lighter and tallies are you can move it around. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So we're gonna have to wait for the truck stop to get one of those. Look for loads up here too, and sometimes there's a couple loads up here. There is one going to Aldi and Jefferson, but it's just too cheap for how heavy it is. 45,000 pounds, almost 500 miles, and $1,000. So for the more we deadhead out of these bad markets, they will become good markets because this freight will stack up. So I'm heading down towards Roanoke and then into Upper Charlotte. Should be able to get a good load for Friday. Let's see what happens. All right, so thanks for all the suggestions on which ones to get, but we just grabbed the good old Energizer $45 one. We're gonna say we can return it in 30 days if it doesn't work so great, so we're gonna see. But it has like a little extendable thing, which would be nice because my windshield's pretty far away, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know about the review on the old wireless charging Energizer. Well, this is a very quick review. I already peeled off the 3M I placed on the back of my phone without my case, and I cleaned the surface. And as I put it on the magnet to stick to it, this part will just pull right off your phone. So I would go against getting this, and we're gonna return it and go with the regular one. The wireless one just does not work. Doesn't hold the phone. Well, I have an 11 Max, so it's a little bit bigger, so maybe at the weight of it, but it just falls right off of it. So not gonna be good for bumps on the road. Let's go get the other one. It's just a regular old magnet. All right, this one's getting a chance now. Not that big of a magnet, and I'm going to use my old magnet for it, but hey, it works. But I have to see how it falls down. Let's see. I don't think so. All right, well, it has these little plastic inserts. You can change the color. You take that out, and it sticks a lot harder. So this might be a work. Might be a go. Okay. All right, we'll see. Getting into some storm weather up here, it looks like. New mount is working pretty good. We'll see if it slides down at all. So far, so good. It has the old magnet from the last one on there, but it is about 11 a.m. and we are coming down into Fancy Gap. And the brokers are playing games, holding out like usual. It's always a waiting game. So I'm trying to teach you guys. Is when they need it moved, they'll move it, but you got to get to a good market. So I'm going to try and get down to Charlotte, look at the loads again, make my offers, wait 10-15 minutes. If they don't respond or counter offer, then I'll head back into Greenville and I'll stop halfway. So it's a waiting game on a Friday. You got to be a little quicker about it because the brokers do check out. It's about 2-3 o'clock. They don't wait till the end of the day, but there isn't freight will have a late team, but the way you get the most money is with these actual live brokers conversing with the customer reps and getting them to approve a higher rate because it needs to move. So that's what we're going to do. At 11 a.m. you'll start kind of seeing the loads you might be interested in, make a little bit of offers on them. Always go high, let them know what your truck's worth. Plus it's the weekend, so if it's delivering Monday, it'll be sitting on your truck for the whole weekend. So little things to think of, but let's get down Fancy Gap and let's make some offers. It is all a waiting game, guys. Was up there by Lake Norman, good old Trucking Wives Lake. Oh my goodness, there is the boat I want. Well, that's a little bit different. See this boat up here? Oh, you can't really see it because he's in the fast lane. But that silver, that red truck just went by. Let's get past this truck. That boat up there is a Moomba Max. It's the little bit smaller than the one I want, which is the Moomba Mackay. Oh goodness. Look how deep they are. Then from the back of the transom where the back seats are, where the engine is, up top to the very bottom, it's like one of the deepest boats out there besides the Centurion, or the Nautique, sorry. The Nautique G23 is like the top dog boat, but it's $250,000. That boat right there starts at right around 100 and below, so after 2-3 years, it'll be a lot cheaper. Look up Moomba Mackay, M-O-O-M-B-A-M-A-K-A-I. That's the boat I want, but it's too new right now. I don't buy new stuff. I wait till it depreciates. Someone else has fun with it, maybe put some cool, different added-on features into it, and then I'll grab it from them, like I do with all my purchases. Something that someone else has already put some work into. But anyways, yeah, finally got a load. We're going to Birmingham, Alabama. It's just about as far as I live from Atlanta, but on the other side of Atlanta. So, but I was done with Coyote Go, and Coyote, it's just, brokers are getting upset. Brokers are getting mad that I'm offering higher rates. Like that's ridiculous. And then they'll come back, like a C.H. Robinson guy said, he said that's a ridiculous rate of $2,800 to go to Tampa from where I was in North Charlotte. And then he emails me an hour later and says, hey, can you do 26? And I'm like, but I already had worked this Coyote load. So anyways, this Coyote load is 428 miles. It's 30,000 pounds like building materials. It's going to Home Depot. And it's a one-day drop trailer. So they say it could be earlier or not. But a drop trailer means you have to actually leave your trailer there, let them work on it for a day. It could be sooner, maybe it could be later, but most of the time it's sooner than 24 hours. They just want the time frame to have it. So it's a drop trailer in Birmingham. So I worked with them and I said, okay, well, I offered $28.50 on 420 miles. So, and it got accepted right away. And then my little Luke guy from Coyote Go calls me, which is the you get assigned a rep. If you book more than 5 loads with one rep, sorry for that interruption. That was actually that broker agent calling me because I just asked his supervisor to be taken off that whole office. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, you get assigned to one broker, rep, or agent, and they're just a salesperson. They're just a car salesman at a dealership. They're not the finance manager. They're not the sales manager. They're just a person out there running numbers and trying to get stuff sold. So that's what these guys are. Mostly young guys. He has a picture of himself, and we'll show you kind of the 5 guys that I have like assigned in my little area. But they're in a Minneapolis office, and that's where, since I booked 5 loads with this guy, he's like designated my rep, and I don't want that. I want to take any rep that I can get that's going to work with me and make it happen. So I'm a little frustrated right now, but it's all going to work out. So we'll just talk about this though. So after a while with this load, I said, okay, I'll take this load for $32.50 since it's a drop trailer, and it didn't say that on the booking. It said it once you tried to confirm it, which I didn't do till after. And so after I realized that, and I called back, and I got a hold of him, and then once I said that I wanted more money on the load, he said he's gonna try and look into it, and then I got hung up on, got disconnected. I said okay, so I called him back, didn't get an answer, got just sent all the way to like the main switchboard, which asks you for an extension, which you don't have. So normally you call the number and go straight to the rep. So anyways, I called back. I called a different rep out of those 5 guys you'll see. I'll block their names out, but you'll see have like assigned different people for this Coyote Go. I'm just teaching you guys this for future reference when you're dealing with them. Call him and he's like, oh yeah, that's my buddy Luke, let me transfer to him. I was like, no, I don't want to be transferred, because then after that, asked for more money. They took it off the board, and then I called back and I said, I'll do that for $32.50. He said, oh, it's been covered. That's what he told me. He told me straight in my face, it's been covered. And I go back on the app and it's still up there, it pops back up. And it's telling me I can book it again for $28.50, the offer. Sorry for ranting on, but this is something it's gonna be useful information for you out here. So I said, okay, so I tried to call other people. I said, I don't want to talk to Luke, I want to talk to somebody else. I want to put an offer in for $32.50 on this load. I can make this pickup before the deadline. Go back and forth, then I get hung up on 8 different times, because now every time I call, I get transferred to that Minneapolis office, because Luke is my rep, so to be. So I ended up calling back. They finally transferred me out to the main switchboard, and I get Coyote Go technical support, and I get some lady, and I explained to her the situation. I said, I do not want to work with these reps or this office anymore. And she's okay, let me get you a supervisor, let me get you a manager. So once you get to that level, then he's the overseer of all these little broker agents. He's the sales manager in a dealership compared to the salesmen who just make the car sales. So if you can, that's the best I can show you of the correlation of the higher levels of these agents versus the account managers. So the account manager almost is He's okay, I'm so sorry. Let me, he calls the customer, tries to get more money out of me. He's like, sorry man, they're already maxed pretty high with almost $7 a mile on 400 miles. And I said, I understand, but it is a drop trailer. But he's like, okay, well, do you want me to take it off of it? And I said, just try to get 3250. If they can't do it, then I'll do it for 2050. And I'm sure he probably didn't even, he said, okay, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. I'm sure he probably didn't even ask for it. He just called me back in 5 minutes and said, no, I'm sorry, 2850 is all they'll do. So I said, fine, I'll take it. It's a next day drop, and it's almost $3 grand for one day. So I said, fine, I'll do it. 400 miles, it goes right past Atlanta. I can go see my dad or something over in Atlanta, who knows. But anyways, then I proceeded to tell him, I would like to be taken off this account, because these broker agents hung up on me 9 times. Like once I asked for $400 more for the drop trailer. And he's like, okay, let me talk, let me see what I can do. And he's like, what's going on? I was like, well, I called, then he told me to my face the load was covered, but it wasn't. Then I go back on the app and it's still there, telling me I can book it for $28.50. I declined that and tried to offer again for $32.50. It wouldn't let me, and then 5 minutes later, it pops back up saying $28.50. And then I called the office, and they proceeded to hang up on me over and over again, no matter who I called. I got through, and it's like they're all in the same office. It's a boiler room. They're all in little cubicles, and I'm sure my number shows when they call. And they're like, okay, if this guy calls, just hang up or transfer him, or keep transferring him until he gets off the switchboard. Whatever happened to happen, but 9 different times I called, so it's extremely frustrating. And I finally got to somebody above them or outside of that office, and that is, you just got to keep calling and call different numbers, or call the actual Coyote Go number and try to get to technical support and get bounced up to an account manager. So I finally got that, and now I'm taking off that Minneapolis office. Because in the beginning I had like a Chicago rep, a girl, when I first started working with Coyote. And then I don't know what happened, I didn't book enough loads with her, so they give you different reps depending on who you book a bunch of loads with. I don't know how it works, but they told me something about if you book 5 loads with one rep in 1 month, that's your like designated rep. I said, okay, well I really don't want that. I just want to work with whoever's going to work with me on that area, because they all have different areas they can work with. So sorry for ranting on, but this is going to be useful information for you owner-operators when you come out here and you work with these apps. These agents, they're salesmen. They're going to tell you everything in the book about how it's all they got into it. This is that, and this is that, and it's a waiting game. When it comes down to crunch time, who flinches first in a game of chicken, that is when they start paying. So $28.50, it's a drop trailer. It's the weekend anyways, and I'm only 110 miles away from my dad's house at the drop, so might go see him, but we'll try and do Saturday Night Live still. We'll see what happens. I might even call and say, I'm going to push this back till Sunday and do Saturday Night Live, and then go drop it on Sunday, let them have it all day Sunday, and pick it up back Monday. Who knows? But that is my rant. Here's a couple pictures of the agents, and you can see it says right below their name, which I'll block out, it says sales. They're just salesmen, they're agents, they're young guys making a living. I get it, I have nothing against them, but do business correctly. Don't hang up on a guy. Understand my position on the extra $400 for the layover. If it can't happen, it can't happen, but try to make it work. Try to at least put that offer in, and then I have my leverage back with saying, okay, well then I won't take it, and then they might say, okay, we need this move, so we'll take it. So, all right, let's get to this pickup. There's enough of that rant. I try not to get worked up, but I just don't like it when, I mean, who wants to be hung up on 9 times? So Jordan, the account manager, finally took care of it, and now I should have different reps. So it all works out in the end, and we still make $3,000 for a 1-day work, 400 miles. So God bless. Let's get to this pickup, and why not meet Truck and Wife? Let her talk to you guys about our Hero 8 giveaway, which is happening this month. It ends next week, 2 weeks. It ends on the 24th, I believe. Whatever it is, not this Saturday Night Live, but next Saturday Night Live. Well, the next one, I don't know, guys, sorry. But it's the 3rd Saturday night of August, so that's probably going to be next week, yeah. And we will have one lucky winner, but enter to win. She'll teach you all about it, and here she is.
Enter to win our GoPro Hero 8 giveaway this month. All you have to do is click the link in the description of all of our videos this month, and you can win. We do ask that you please subscribe. If you already are subscribed, please go to our Facebook page. It is just like the YouTube channel, Just Truckin', and like that, and maybe share one of our videos if you could. We appreciate all of you guys so much for all of your support, and without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do these awesome giveaways. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Welcome to the city of Monroe. Monroe, North Carolina. Do not enter. And there's another gate that goes that way. No smoking. Is that the right way? I don't know. I think I'm going to go to that next entrance down there. It says do not enter. So let's see what we get. Yeah, it looks more up out here in the spot market, guys, you're gonna be going to a bunch of places you've never been before, so kind of just on the fly, figure out where you're going. But this looks a little bit more promising for entrance. Over there was a gate to fit trucks, but it said plastics division over there. Let's see if this is us. Pipe and foundry. It says I'm picking up pipe, so look at that. All right, so this is not the right entrance. This is flatbed division, even though there were dry vans over there. Must have been delivering something. So he said go out that exact. This is what I was looking at when I first was going to pull in. It's this gate, which is the exit gate. So we're going to go out of the exit gate now. And he said go past that one we just came in to gate 1. I said all right. How many of you guys ever been here before? Monroe, North Carolina Pipe Company. I forget what it's called. Pipe something. Forward slowly, automatic open. This broker agent guy, the name of this video is Broker Agents for today. Good golly. He's trying to make amends now. Oh man, no, I didn't know. Like, oh my goodness, the writing was right there, buddy. Every time I called, it was like people, they were all in cahoots talking to each other, like just because what they want you to do is just go ahead and take the load for what it was and not ask for any more money. And they know that if they don't talk to you and it gets closer and closer to the time of pickup, that they will, you probably will just book it. But no, that's not what I was trying to get to. Like, talk to me, let me work with me on that rate for a 24-hour drop. So yeah, he's trying to call and make amends. I don't want to work with him ever again. So hopefully I can get taken off of his account. If not, I will make that happen. But yeah, kind of crappy sometimes. You can work with these guys and they, it's just they're salesmen. That's what their job is. I don't blame them, but it makes life frustrating sometimes. But you get past it and you keep moving. All right, let's find gate 1. See a truck up there going somewhere. Pretty little town down here though. We're south of Charlotte by about 25 miles from the airport. So. Charlotte Pipe and Foundry Company, Plastic Division. That's what it's called. All right, looks like we're going where that truck's going. Let's get up there. Gate 1. No visitors to this gate. Private property. All right, well, we're trying to work here. Wiley Sanders. All right. Let's get back on a positive note. Let's get this stuff on our trailer. And shipping off is here. It's a muddy one. Let's see what we got to do. All right.
Over there?
Yeah, it's nice. He's like, come out, hang it over here. Okay,
He knows vans go this way.
okay. So we're going across the
All
street?
my Home Depot knows go across the street. You go back to the light, go straight through the light,
Uh-huh.
second entrance on your left.
Okay. And this,
First entrance is cars, second entrance is cars.
cool, thanks, man. Oh my goodness. So the third time's got to be a charm, right? Oh my goodness. So we were told once again that is not where we go, but now that truck's sitting there. I don't know if we have enough room to get around and turn around. Let's try. I was gonna back in. Back there, there's a little loop, but I would have been tight with all the poles around there. And the lady from this truck, oh, she's getting back into it now, but she went to the bathroom. Poor lady breathing hard to get in and out of the truck. Let's see if we got some room to flip this thing. I think we do. Know the parameters of your truck. Get nice and close to that yard dog. Come nice and wide. Go off-roading in these giant puddles they have here. I'm actually going to back up so I miss those puddles. Those are some big boys. I don't want to add to it. Right. Let's go back a little. There we go. Now we'll miss them. Perfect. Fun when you're mud bogging, but not fun right now. So, I think his name was Charles. Fun looking guy, little Uncle Rico looking dude in there. Go across the street through the lights. As he said, you're at Home Depot. I said, I think so. All those go across the street. All right. Let's get across the street. Let's check in on some crazy kids first. All right, second entrance. Truck entrance. At least we got some pretty clouds today. Man, oh man. right, all right. Promising. Couple drive-ins. Do not block gate. Hopefully the gate opens on its own. Automatic gate. It closes after each one. Did I miss the sensor? Oh, there we go. Oh, just closed. Oh, there we go. Hey now. All right, next door, truck driver's entrance. Looks like it's not this first door. The joys of never been to a place before. Drivers, stay off grass. Please do not block gates before. Good times, good times. Let's get checked in. How'd you like those kids? Little races we're doing. Well, let's try this again. I think we're finally where we need to be. Third time's a charm. Some guy just came out here and said he's gonna go grab his book and we should get checked in. But that's broker agents, guys. They're salesmen. They're people just like everyone else. They can be frustrating at times. Try to go above them and get with the right one that works with you. Getting hung up on 9 times, this is not professional, but I understand it. They're trying to make as much money as they can in their pocket. I'm trying to put as much money as I can in my pocket, as well as if I'm getting held up for a day, try to get a little more. Didn't work out, but the rate to begin with was already pretty good. So we're gonna get over to Birmingham and hopefully they can get it off the trailer. He said he doesn't know if it's gonna take 24 or more, but you gotta figure this is all box stuff, so it should be easy. God bless, and we'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. You guys supposed to pick up on the 30th of July.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still sitting. But the ship, the one you getting was from 8/13
Okay.
from yesterday.
Yesterday. So you're just having a hard time shipping stuff.
Yeah, just having a hard time getting shit stuff shipped.
Are you familiar with the other end? Because they said it's a drop trailer.
Yeah, we want a drop trailer if we can get a drop trailer.
On the other end, or here?
Here.
Because they said it's a drop trailer on the Home Depot side. Or is it a drop trailer here? Because I got.
This is the only Home Depot side.
Okay, so but I'm delivering Home Depot, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they
Only
meant.
thing that comes out of this building here
Yeah.
is Lowe's and Home Depot.
Okay. Well, what I mean is that I thought that they wanted me to drop my trailer for an hour or 24 hours on the shipping side or receiving side. So here I stay with my trailer and you load it.
Yeah,
Correct?
we're gonna load you and you're gonna leave.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, you're gonna load and leave.
That's what I mean. But what I'm talking about is a drop trailer. It means like I give them my trailer and I have to leave for like a day.
No.
No?
No.
So they'll take it right away and unload it?
I don't know when you get there.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't
the
know
other
about
side.
I don't know about that. I know my side is we're gonna load you.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you dealt with any drivers that have taken it before and they've said like, yeah, they get it offloaded pretty quickly.
Because see, this was originally on Swift.
Okay, so Swift didn't come through for it, huh?
Wait a minute. You said you were going to McCalla, Alabama,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And you're 304
99765.
765. Right?
So that was a Swift load, huh?
Yep.
Alrighty, well, yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, they said it has to be a drop trailer, so I was like, okay. We'll get it done. There's all kinds of different stuff, huh? Pipe fittings and stuff?
Yep.
Nicely done. Well, we'll get it there. Finally found it, and talking to the guy, nice guy. Looks like they're getting pretty backed up here, so that's probably why they wanted to get it moved. I don't know if you heard them, but this is a Swift load that they weren't able to cover. So that's the world out here today. Know your worth, especially right now. Got to get things where you can get them. We're going door 8. So let's see if it counts up. That's 5. That's what that guy was doing. And let's see if that's 5, that's 6, 7. Where's 8? That's 3. So we're going the other way. All right. How you doing, man? Pretty good. Are you heading over to Alabama?
I'm going to
Houston. All right. Have a good trip, man. Thanks, brother. Let's get into door 8 and finish up this video. Well, I tried to get at him if it's going to take a long time for the drop trailer or not, but he really didn't even know what I was talking about. He's like, we'd like a drop trailer. I'm like, I mean, like on the other end, dude. Are we gonna be taking a while or not? But here's door 8 over there. Let's get it lined up. On the lines. Look like they got nice yellow lines. A lot of places don't even have any lines on the ground. Lines really help you to get your tires where they need to be. So you be right the first time. Use your mirrors. tires. Go ahead and bring out your paperwork. And I said, okay, man. Let's get it going. But yeah, God bless everybody. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we are, there we go. Almost wrong way. Perfect. No sliding tandems. Perfect. We are thankful for everyone of you who subscribes. Thanks for checking out Truck and Wife and the GoPro. Please enter subscribe. I think it's, where's it at? This side, right down here. Boop, boop. Might be wrong on that, but Truck and Wife's better than that to me. Hit that, go into a separate site. If you're already subscribed, please just share one of our videos on Facebook or something like that. Just give us some exposure. And we'll see you in Birmingham, or maybe back home. We're trying to see what we're gonna do. But there is gonna be Saturday Night Live, so 9 o'clock Saturday night, we'll be doing another live feed and talking to you guys and see what's going on with your week. See you later, guys.
Dude, what are you doing? No, dude. No, water all over the floor. Well, good boy for trying, though. Want to try again?